say? Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Unfiltered Exchange podcast.
Hi, welcome back.
Yes, you're here with your boy Frankie,
And Chloe Money.
and today,
We have a special guest.
yes. Hey. Well, hello there, special guest.
Oh, hello.
This is Mama Bear Laurie. This
Yes.
is my mum.
Yes,
Hi.
She's nervous.
mum with the good hair. Huh? That's what we're gonna call her, mum with the good hair.
Speak, Mum. Say hi to the people.
Hey, so welcome to the Unfiltered Exchange podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, you
We're
are.
very excited.
You are our very first guest. How do you feel about that?
I'm very honoured. Thank you so much.
We're very honored to have you as well. We did tell the people that we were going to have somebody on soon, and what a way to start by having the beautiful Loriana over here.
Thank you.
Hey?
Mama Bear.
Yes.
She's been highly requested as well. A few people have said when you're having...
really?
Yes.
Oh.
A few
Yeah.
people have said when are you having Laurie on?
So
Oh.
we gotta.
Thank you to the people.
Yeah. But yeah, we gotta answer the people's requests, you know. But since we've got you here now, I think it's important that we let everybody know a little bit about you.
Yeah, so we're going to get to know you now.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes.
All right.
I know everything, but the people
Yeah.
don't.
So my name's Loriana. Everyone calls me Laurie. I'm 52, almost 53. Birthday in a couple of days.
Yes.
I'm married to Joseph.
Hi, Dad.
Met
Yes.
him many years ago.
Yeah.
He was 16 and I was 18.
Oh, young love.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah. That's very good. Yeah.
And I have two gorgeous young ladies, Chloe being number one.
Hi.
and
Chloe
Karina,
Money.
number two, yes. Got a couple of nice future son-in-laws, one. And of course, Karina's BF as well.
Yes.
I'm a hairdresser.
Yes.
What's your star sign?
My star sign is a Gemini.
Uh-huh.
I don't like star signs
Oh, okay.
because I am nothing like a Gemini. Gemini, you know, they say you're two-faced. You know? I am not like that. I am me
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm not a great believer of star signs.
And I think people can actually believe that you're a hairdresser because
The hair.
perfect example, right? If I was to go to you as to get my hair done and I saw your hair, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm in really good hands, you know? Yeah.
I get that all the time. People always say, hairdresser that has good hair,
Yeah.
they usually know their stuff.
That's
That's
right.
good.
Yeah,
Perfect
that's right.
example.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That's what else do you want to know?
Yeah.
What else should we ask?
Well, I mean, you are a hairdresser. You are very good at what you do. You're married to the beautiful Joseph Galchi.
Joseph, yeah.
Yes, big man. Met Papa Bear as well, you know.
yeah.
But what about growing up in Australia, you know, because you are from the beautiful city of Melbourne.
Yes.
You've lived here all your life.
Yeah, so I come from an Italian background, both my parents Italian, couldn't speak a word of English.
Yeah.
And so when I started at kinder, I couldn't speak a word of English either.
Oh, really?
We only spoke Italian at home.
I thought you would have, like, because growing up, like, being born here, English, it would automatically, like...
No. First language Italian.
Yeah.
If your parents don't speak English, then
it
your
wouldn't-
kid
yeah.
doesn't speak
Yeah,
English.
yeah.
So I went to kinder speaking Italian and came home saying a few words in English to my parents. And
Yeah.
my mum looks at my dad and they're like, oh, I don't know what she's saying. I think we better go and learn some English, you know. And my nonno lived with us as well. So he didn't speak a word of English till the day he died. So I had no choice. So Mum
He
and
said,
Dad,
fuck are you, though.
yeah. Oh, yeah. My brothers used to do this to me when they say, no,
Yeah.
fuck you. They'd say, fuck you. And you go, no, fuck you. So so funny. So funny.
So that was like the first thing they picked up.
So yeah,
a bit
well,
of
that's the
English,
first.
yeah.
That's what they taught our nonno. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was funny, and he laughed his head off.
They got him good
But,
because he
yeah.
probably didn't even know what they were talking about, did
Oh,
he?
he knew because he was putting his middle finger
okay,
up, so
yeah.
he knew it was something cheeky.
Yeah.
So yeah, and he loved the reaction. He loved when us three grandkids
Yeah.
peed ourselves laughing because our nonno was saying "fuck you."
But for you, did you think that the English came like real quickly because being kinder, being around other English speaking kids?
I don't know. I don't remember. I remember a lot of things in my childhood, but I don't remember how quick I learnt English.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing I learnt it quickly. I
Yeah,
don't know. Kids
yeah.
pick up quickly,
Yeah,
quicker
they
than my parents
Yeah.
learnt anyway.
They do say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Has to do
brain's-
something that
The brain, I don't know.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. So then mum, I don't know about dad, but mum used to do English classes by correspondence back then.
Yeah, okay.
Which would
That's
have
good.
been
What's that?
Which would have been equivalent to online.
Oh, like online?
Yeah, I don't know how they actually did. I remember Nonna saying, I learnt English by correspondence. And I just
okay.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've never heard
It'd be
of that.
equivalent to an online course, I reckon.
Oh, okay.
But it
Yeah.
seemed to work because your mum's, she speaks really good English.
Yeah, she
you know?
speaks good. Yeah.
So I think the most important thing is not about how you learn, as long as you learn.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if that method worked for her within that time, then it clearly did the job. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about, play like, because I know nowadays things have changed a lot. You don't see kids playing outside anymore, unfortunately.
Oh.
But what was growing up as a kid, like, did you have like next door neighbor friends? Did you guys go
Yeah,
outside to the
yeah.
lake, do all these different things? Or
We always played at the park, but we had bikes, and we were always at the front of the house,
Yeah.
in the street, kids up the road, kids around the corner, even just sitting on our front fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just watching the cars go by, because I used to live on Buckley Street in Essendon when
Yeah.
I was in primary school. So there was always cars going up and down. And it was just fun.
Yeah.
It sounds stupid, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
watching
then
the
we
cars.
would do that at home. If we
Yeah.
were bored, me and Karina would sit at the front of the house.
And you'd tell people to honk their horn.
Honk the horn, yeah.
That's what we did. You go, if a truck went past, you go, "Bah, bah," and then do it back. And when they did it back, the excitement was
kids got a
great.
kick out
Yeah,
of it. Yeah.
yeah.
Can you imagine doing that now though?
Oh,
People
God.
they'll look at you like you're a creep.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna think, well, what's going on with this kid? Why?
Yeah.
So, but I don't think
Excuse me.
kids would even have that idea to be like, hey,
Yeah, no way.
no.
But that's something that we all have in common is that like we all played outside.
Yeah.
Before like technology and stuff started
over.
taking
Yeah.
over everything.
But that's what I wanted, me and your father wanted for you girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wanted you to learn stuff that, like, do stuff that we did when we were growing up, like, getting dirty in the garden and going to the tip with dad and
Yeah.
stuff like that. A lot of kids would be like, I'm not going to the tip with dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
They used to fight over who was going to the tip. Someone
That's-
always ended up in tears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but that also it's good physical development as well
Yeah.
for kids, especially being out within trees, nature,
Yeah.
playing, falling, scratching your knee, getting back up. It builds resilience as well.
Yeah.
Makes you tough.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean.
True.
But also it's just good for your overall health in general. So I was lucky in the sense that when I grew up here, that the playing outside days were kind of dying off, starting to die off. You know what I mean? But I still remember, like I've told Chloe multiple times, I used to be outside playing soccer till the light pole, the lights came on, or the sun
The
went
light
down.
pole.
Like the lights.
The street lights.
Sorry, the street lights.
The street pole.
Yeah, the street lights, and then I'd run home and go watch the Simpsons. So
Yeah.
they're really good memories that you take with you.
Yeah.
You weren't
And
allowed to watch a Simpsons,
No.
sorry.
yeah, you missed out, bruh.
Bart was very naughty,
Yeah.
so I went, no.
No.
I can watch it now, they're adults.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but it's those kind of memories you create as a kid, and they stick with you forever. And when you gradually see those things going downhill, you're like, man, I wish this kid, could have experienced that. Or
Yeah.
you see a kid next to a tree, you're like, bro, just climb the tree.
Climb it, yeah.
Climb
You
it.
tried to climb a tree earlier this year.
Yeah, I
you
did.
Could not do it.
I couldn't do it, but as a kid, we used to climb trees all the time.
Yeah,
and-
same.
Yeah.
I used to get what's it called? Splinters. And
Yeah.
like I remember I was at kinder one day and I grabbed a tree and there was a branch sticking out and it went through my hand.
Or like the bark? Is
Yeah.
it from the bark? Yeah, yeah. What was your favorite thing to do though? Like out of all the things you did as a child, right? What was like, was there like a moment you're like, oh, you know, I don't want this to ever end? Like, was it going down to the fish and chip shops with your mates or was it, is there anything?
Rye, I don't know. You were in Rye quite a bit.
When we used to holiday every summer down at Mornington Peninsula, usually Rye, Tutgarook. We used to rent a beach house every summer for 2 weeks. One year was with family friends. The next year was with one auntie and uncle. Next year was with another auntie and uncle. And just spending all that time together with all the kids, picnics and just getting together. If it was a day at the beach, and we just didn't want it to end. But we did it a lot.
Yeah.
Not just the holidaying. It was, you know, we didn't even wait for a long weekend. It was just Sunday. What do you reckon? Get together.
Yeah, that's the best.
Parents used to make a few phone calls and then we'd all go down there and it was a bunch of adults. The men would be playing bocce, which is an Italian version of lawn bowls.
Yeah.
The mums would be, you know, getting all the food out because they cooked up a storm and us kids would just be just going crazy, having a ball, laughing, kicking the ball around.
And you know what? That was a blessing in disguise as well because is that how you met your
my hubby?
Yeah, your hubby? Yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
His nickname is Jovis.
Do a horn.
Yeah, anyone that knows me knows I call him Jovis.
Yeah.
Yes, that was how many years ago? I've got to calculate. So I was at the beach.
Yeah.
And I had seen him around and thought he was cute.
Oh, like,
yeah.
who is
And
that hunk? Well, hello there, sir. What's your name? What's your number?
Yes, he's very cute. So I was walking on the pier with my cousin Trish.
Yeah.
Arm in arm. We were just walking on the pier like this, like two old ladies.
Were they window shopping like
Oh my god!
I'm kidding, God.
So we walked to the end of the pier and I see Simon, Joe, one of Joe's brothers, which I had already met the year before through my cousins.
Yeah.
And so he was fishing with Jophus and another guy, and I'm like, and me and Trish are still arm in arm. And so I said, hi, Simon, how you going? He's like, good.
Yeah, trying to be low key,
Yeah,
you know.
and then he's
smooth.
introduced me to Joe and his best friend. I'm not mentioning names. So and I whispered to Trish. I said, "Oh my god, he's so cute."
Yeah.
And
ever since then,
they were fishing. They were fishing.
Yeah.
And as they turned, I said that to Trish, and then she goes, "Yeah, but look at his pants." And I looked at his pants. Oh my god, he was wearing these skin tight, flared at the bottom, brown pants.
Oh, what the hell?
I know. I thought the same thing. And I go, "Don't worry." I go, "We can fix that." So we realised. I know how funny I can fix that. What happened was his parents were away in Malta on one of their long trips over there, and he had run out of clothes.
Yeah.
So he borrowed these pants off his best mate that was probably 3 sizes smaller than him. So he was wearing them fishing. Thank God. I thought,
and it was just like
wasn't part of his.
You could do his laundry for him.
Yeah. I think we can say now, hands down, his fashion sense has. You've definitely.
I get his clothes ready for him.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, so that was many years ago. Yes.
Yeah, but it makes you wonder if you had not been going, being outside with your mates, going to those places, that never would have ended up happening.
No.
You know what I mean? So it is a blessing in disguise, and I feel like there is a reason for why people are at a time and place at a certain time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
The
I
way
agree.
things
Definitely.
happen.
Yeah,
And till this day, you guys are still together. That says something.
Yeah.
Speaking of you guys being
Yeah.
still together, how many years has it been?
Okay, I'm not very good at maths,
Yeah.
but this December we'll be married 28 years.
Oh wow! Yeah.
And we dated for 7 years
Yeah.
before that.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
So whatever that is, I don't know what that is.
35.
35 years.
35,
So it'll be
36.
January, it'll be 35 years January, then we're talking about end of the
Yeah.
year.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna have a bundle soon for your anniversary. It's gonna be
That's the goal for. I think for me personally, overall, that should be the goal for a lot of people.
yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not the case nowadays. You know.
Yeah.
But to see that, it's a great representation of what Chloe and I obviously want, and obviously, you know, what a lot of people out there want as well. So
yeah.
you guys
Definitely.
are definitely a really good example of that. And when I see the both of you, I look at the both of you. I'm like, yeah, that's what I want with Chloe as well.
Aw,
You know,
thank
so
you. That's nice. That's
we
what I want too.
a big milestones and big goals, but definitely if you guys can do it, we'll make light work of it. We'll make you guys.
Oh my
sleep.
god.
Nah.
Speaking
Yeah.
of that, we got the wedding next year.
Yes,
Frankie and I are getting married next year.
yes,
Royal wedding.
Oh my god.
yes. It's good. We're gonna turn up.
The
Yes.
king and the queen.
Oh my
Yes.
god. Are you excited, Mum?
I am.
How excited are you on
I
a
am.
scale of
I'm-
1 to
I'm
10?
very excited.
1
Yeah.
to 10?
Oh yeah, 10.
10?
Definitely.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
yeah.
Very
but it's
good.
a lot of planning, a lot of stressing
Yeah.
before the moment, you know. But I think you've had it on lockdown like ever since the get go, Chloe.
Yeah.
You've really she's been on top of things, you know, reception, this, that, you know. So
Yeah.
in a sense, you're just doing all the stressing. I'm just like,
He's just saying yes to everything.
Yeah.
But you got to enjoy planning the
Yeah.
wedding. I enjoyed planning my wedding.
Yeah.
Not my wedding, our wedding.
Hmm.
But our case was a bit different. I pretty much planned the wedding, and your dad was building the house.
Oh, okay.
So that kept him busy. I took him to a couple of appointments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then but it was good. Everything fell into place.
Yeah.
yeah.
And everything was great. Yeah. So it was
Yeah.
good. Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
No,
Don't make
definitely.
it a stressful job. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, at the
definitely.
moment it's not stressful. Like it's just trying to find things.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think we've heard quite a few people say the same thing as well. You got to enjoy the moment because it'll just go right away.
The day
Yeah.
will go.
Yeah.
The day will go so fast.
The day
Yeah.
goes so quick and you don't even like
You
you
don't
enjoy
realise.
it, but it just goes too fast.
It's like
Yeah.
a dream. Like you look back and you go, "Oh, did we do that? Did we eat that entree? I don't remember even eating.
yeah.
We didn't taste our wedding cake.
Yeah,
We had a piece of wedding cake the next day because my mum said, "Sorry, I keep hitting the."
no, you're all good. You're all good.
My mum said, "Oh, we've got a lot of wedding cake left," and I said, "Oh, that's good. We'll have a piece."
Yeah,
we
yeah.
ate it the next
Oh,
day.
that's good. We're
Yeah.
having a fake
So-
cake. So
Well, they know now. You
thought it was
but
a
you know what? Everyone's doing that. Though.
it's very popular
It's
now.
very common.
It's
yeah,
very popular. I
Yeah.
can't believe how popular it is to
Yeah.
not have an actual. Like we had a cake for our engagement. That was amazing. That cake.
yeah, it really
Yeah.
was.
Oh,
That
it was
was
so
the best
beautiful.
cake. But now even the guy at the reception we're going to, and even the ones before, they said it. Oh, no one does cakes anymore.
Yeah.
We supply cake. We
You have
supply
wedding
this."
cake. that
Yeah,
they
no, you
cut
have
up.
cake, cut up cake, but
Yeah.
You
the
cut the fake-
actual
Yeah,
monument of cake,
Yeah.
it's not there.
yeah.
It's not real.
It's
But
not real.
I
yeah.
think a lot of people are budgeting wise as well. It's like, do we spend all this money on a cake or do we spend it on a holiday? And
Oh,
if you ask me, I want to go on a nice holiday compared to having
Having a cake.
just to say, well, I had a massive
I
cake
inquired. A few cake places want about $1,000.
just for a cake.
Like for a base rate for a standard,
Sheesh.
like nothing too extravagant, $1,000.
And then if you want to get
yeah.
extravagant as well,
If I remember,
And it's me. I want
If
extravagant.
I remember
so.
right, how many years did I say I was married? I'll be 20. Let's say 27.
Yeah.
We just celebrated 27 years ago. 27 years. So 27 years ago, I think our wedding cake was about $600.
Oh, there you go.
That's a lot of money.
It's about
It's a lot of
double
money.
That's still a
now.
lot.
Double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So I think a lot of people know that trick, anyways. You know. But hey, kudos to the people that can have those cakes. But I feel like the people that do enjoy the cakes and all those things are the guests that come. I feel like they get the most out of the wedding, especially.
I love going to weddings. Being a wedding guest is the best though.
Yeah.
Like it's so nice to see the day outplay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love weddings.
I love it because there's free food. So.
Oh my god.
It's not free. You gotta bring
You
a gift.
bring a gift, mate.
Yeah, but for what you bring with a gift compared to the food you get, technically it can count as free.
Oh
but
my god.
Anywhere there's free food,
You're fucked.
anywhere there's free food, yo, I'm down. You can find
Frankie's
me
a big
there.
eater. Mum, how much does Frankie eat?
I have one future son-in-law that eats like
Yeah.
I don't know,
machine.
like a machine, and then my other future son-in-law eats like a bird.
Yeah.
Actually, he's eating a bit more now, but he'll never catch up to you.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm just greedy. There's nothing.
No, it's not
You know,
greed.
the first time he went to Nonna's house, he threw up.
Yes,
I didn't throw up,
You threw
no.
up or you were sick. Something happened.
I had a stitch.
Overloaded.
No, you were sick. Something happened, babe. I can't remember.
I had a
You
stitch.
went home and you said you drank too much Coke and ate too much food.
Yes, I remember that.
And
yeah.
you either had a sore stomach and went to the toilet or you vomited.
I didn't vomit. I had a really like big stitch because like I like
He
to
thought
eat,
he was
but
dying. I
Yeah.
Food. She cooks beautiful, rich food,
Yeah.
and then your Coca-Cola.
yeah, I think that's what did it for
You had
me.
Argitor.
Yeah.
Argitor.
You had
yeah.
Argitor.
Acid
Yeah.
reflux. Yeah.
But she also encourages you, eat more. Oh yeah, okay. And I get suckered into it as well. So
I think you think it's impolite
yes,
to say no.
yes.
Yeah.
Because growing up, we didn't waste our food. We always made sure to finish it.
Yeah.
If you couldn't finish it, you stored it away, and then you have it the next day.
Yeah.
So. For me, my mindset is that if somebody gives you food to eat, you don't want to waste it. 'Cause then it's-
Leftovers are the best.
yeah. It comes across as a sign of disrespect, you know?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You're in a WOG family, so it's going to happen now.
Yeah.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I mean, also, we're just going to do a little bit of a 180 and switch the topic a little bit.
Sure, go for
But
it.
you have been around a lot longer than us, right?
She's not that old.
Take it easy,
Jesus.
mate.
Far out, Frankie.
I'm turning 53, not 83.
my bad. I'll take that back. But
I forgive you.
the point I'm trying to make is that within those time
Oh my God.
frames, you would have traveled a little bit as well and seen the world a little bit.
Oh, not the world, unfortunately. No.
But you would have stepped out of Australia. Once in a while.
Well, not a lot.
Yeah.
No. Our very first trip and only trip for a very long time was mine and Joe's honeymoon. We went to Hawaii for 2 weeks.
Okay.
And
Aloha.
that was.
Is that Hawaii? Aloha?
Yeah, aloha. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
So we did that in 27 and a half years ago.
Yeah.
And then the next trip was 2020. So it was a
More
Oh my
recent.
God.
More
as
recent.
in overseas. Sorry,
Yeah.
overseas. Next overseas trip after that was 2020, just before the world.
Yeah.
Everything went.
Shit.
We
hit
got
the
put
fan?
into lock. Oh, no, don't worry.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
when we got back. When
you got back, yeah.
It started to,
Yeah.
Wait,
So
was that before COVID?
Yes.
2020?
Yes, because we were in Bali.
we were in January, yeah.
And I was really sick, remember? And I thought I had COVID. I was coughing, then I had heat stroke, and I was coughing the whole trip.
Yeah.
Remember how sick I was?
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, it was when we landed. That's when it started. When we landed back in Australia, it
Yes.
really started. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
because Nonna said to me, I hope you didn't get the disease. And I'm like, what disease? Because it was all over the news, but we didn't really know what was
Yeah.
going on. I said, I didn't actually know what it was.
Yeah.
And then when we got back to, Aussie time and whatever and watched the news, we're like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's when it really started to pick up.
Yeah.
Because there was a glimpse of it happening, but it wasn't as serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then and
So we squeezed that holiday and it was good.
Yeah,
So,
no, it was really good.
yeah. So since then, we've been to Bali another 2 times.
yeah.
So
Bali's the
and
best.
one trip you guys
Yeah, we went
came.
together, yeah.
Yeah, that was the most recent one. We left on Christmas Day.
Yeah,
that was
that,
great.
that was your first time.
That was my first time,
Yeah.
and how beautiful is the place and the people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the people. They are the most beautiful people on earth,
They
I
are.
reckon.
They are. They're very nice.
They've got hardly anything to their name. Like they're just beautiful and friendly and
Very
always
humble.
Very humble.
Yeah,
And always
yeah.
smiling and thankful. You could give them a $2 tip and it'd be like
Yeah,
unbelievable. And then you give them $10 tip and it's
Yeah.
they would go home for the rest of the day
know.
and
Yeah, it was,
They're
and it was
beautiful
so
people.
good to see the moment. Like what I caught up on was the moment we landed, how hospitable they were, and how like willing they are to go out of their way to cater for you
Yeah.
and look after you.
Yeah.
So pretty much what we're saying is, if you haven't been, go.
Go.
'Cause-
They love
You
Frankie
won't regret
there.
it.
They love you there
yeah,
because he's
because I'm
black.
85% black.
Because
right?
he's black. That's what they said to him. We love you.
yeah. Because they're dark. They're dark, but obviously
Yeah,
not dark
yeah,
like you. But
yeah.
then they're like, but is he really? How
Yeah,
is he
yeah.
really black?
Is he really black?
Because they knew you weren't the
Yeah.
same nationality, but
Yeah,
they just
yeah.
couldn't work you out.
But the thing is,
That was
there's-
cute.
there's a lot of Africans there though as well.
Yeah.
There was a lot of Africans, Irish.
Oh, there's heaps of Irish at,
Yeah,
at
and-
our hotel,
Yeah.
remember?
A few
Yeah.
people from Netherlands as well.
Yeah,
like,
Netherlands, we met a
lot
few.
of Europeans. So
Yeah.
I thought it was more of an Aussie destination, but no, the whole world goes there.
The first time that we went as a family, it was a lot of Aussies. Compared to now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more range.
Yeah, we
people.
saw a lot more nationalities
Yeah.
last time, yeah.
Yeah, but as well, I feel like they do need to cater for a bigger group of people, because they do cater for Australians as well. But I feel like after COVID, that would have hit the economy so hard to the
yeah.
point that it's, look, wherever the opportunity comes from for money to go into the economy, we need to take that opportunity
Yeah.
and cater for as much people as we can, And majority of their population and their economy is based off, people coming into the country. So
Yeah.
That's what they rely on, 100%.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
The government gives them nothing. We were
Yeah.
told...
They were corrupt. When we had DY drive us, he said,
Yeah.
remember the first year we went, it was the election?
Yes.
And he said that the people give out money on the street to vote.
Yeah.
For they're very corrupt, the
Yeah.
government.
But they don't get any assistance. There's no government assistance in any way at all.
No.
So a driver that we met on this trip, he was telling us a story. Oh, it broke my heart. I was sitting in the back seat crying, and his wife lost her hand.
Yeah.
Like her whole hand.
Oh my God, you
on a
didn't tell me this.
I did not tell
No.
you. It was a workplace accident.
Yeah.
She lost
Yeah.
her whole hand.
Oh wow.
She cannot work because
Yeah.
she only has one hand and she has a family and children and
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
There is no such thing as workers' compensation
No.
or any insurance
Work
or
safe,
any
no.
work safe. There is nothing. The government don't help him in any way at all.
Yeah, yeah.
No way at all. We gave him a tip. My husband pulled his wallet out and gave him a tip, and he's like, I just want to give him like everything.
Everything,
Like,
of
I
course.
just want
Yeah,
to help this
yeah,
guy, you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And he put that money on his heart.
Oh, stop.
And he
Why
said,
are you telling us this?
Oh my God, I'm gonna start crying.
So I was gonna get emotional.
He said, "This is for my children." Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
lost it. I go, "Thank you," and I had to go because I was crying.
yeah.
I was crying. Oh
Yeah.
my God, I'm gonna start crying now.
Mom!
It was just heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
if someone loses a limb here in Australia,
You're covered for life.
You are covered. You will get paid if you have insurance, life
Yeah,
insurance, or
yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Oh yeah.
Or workplace, whatever, I don't
Something,
know what
yeah.
the mumbo jumbo is, but you will get paid and you get millions because you
That's
cannot work.
That's a huge accident as well.
yeah.
That's the damages, or is that what it is? Damages or something.
It's
payment, whatever.
work safe or work cover.
Yeah.
And they're very
Yeah.
big on that stuff
Yeah.
here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you have life insurance,
Yeah.
it covers you if you lose a limb or a foot or a toe or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's
something.
certain, and it's different amounts for different limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
So,
God.
Damn, maybe I
don't
should-
go chopping any
Yeah, I
limbs
was gonna
off
say
people.
maybe I should go on Google and search how
I'm gonna
much
do this
would
again. How much did this cost? How much did that cost?
Hey, we need money for the wedding,
I
man.
know, we need to pay for the wedding. I'll start selling shit.
Oh my God.
How much would an ear? I don't think I need my ear that much,
You
right?
need your hair. You don't have hair to cover it. Oh my God.
Then you will be like, what's his name? The boxer, Mike Tyson?
Holyfield, I think
who
he
is
bit
it?
his ear off.
Oh, yeah,
my
I
gosh.
could be
I got the
wrong,
wrong
but-
boxer.
Yuck.
Yeah, but it was Mike Tyson that bit the ear off.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's awesome. You know, Bali is such a good place, and I was so honored as well to go with you guys and experience that as well.
Yeah,
It was a good holiday.
Yeah.
It was really good.
So beautiful. It was
But
really
speaking
nice.
of going to Bali, has there always been something you always wanted to do, but you didn't get the opportunity?
As in my life or
Yeah,
in
just
holidays?
holiday.
Holidays,
anything.
life,
Oh,
or
in
anything.
my
yeah.
life?
Yeah.
Like a dream that I had?
Yeah, like a.
Oh, I actually, there was 2 things in my life that I wanted to do and I never did it. I probably never will.
Never say never. You never know.
Yeah,
You're still young.
Anyway, one is part of my job being a hairdresser. I always wanted to do hairdressing for TV shows. You know,
Oh,
like Home and
okay.
Away or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's something I always
Yeah.
wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I just never, I don't know, maybe I just didn't know
How to go
about it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe needed some Channel 9, connections or something.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
Maybe
yeah.
you need like refresher
channel.
courses. You know, they need like a certificate, maybe like an updated one.
Oh, not
Or no?
really. Because really, what are you doing? You're styling their hair when they go on set.
yeah.
And Home and Away, they're always on
At the beach. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
geez, I could do that.
But
A bucket of water. Hello, she just got out of the water. Hair by lorry.
yeah. You know what? They could use. I feel like they could use some assistance on Home and Away because the hair there, it just.
That show's going downhill.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
bad.
I know.
I don't even watch it anymore.
We only watch it because it's on at dinner time.
Yeah.
That's about
Yeah,
it.
but nah.
What was
I
your
think-
other part of that
So
answer, Mum?
my other thing that I would love to do, I probably still could do if they wanted someone oldish. I would love to do some acting.
Acting?
Acting.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck? Where's this coming from?
Do you remember I went for an audition for a commercial. I don't remember when it was probably pre-COVID. And I thought I did a good job, but I didn't get chosen. So
It's alright.
What
You
was the
tried.
commercial for?
it was for, they asked me all these questions about when I get sick and cold and flu and this and that. And
Maybe it was for that new Nurofen commercial. They've interviewed women for it. It's something about closing the pain gap.
oh no, that's now. That's
Oh.
new. No,
Oh,
this was
but ages ago.
It was a couple
Oh.
of years ago.
Yeah.
It might have been pre-COVID. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really excited. I thought, oh, this is great.
Good
This
opportunity,
is my first
yeah.
ever audition.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, it was a good experience.
Oh,
You
at
might
least-
find a thing. They do call outs all the time on Seek.
Yeah. You never know. I mean, but the fact that you still got to give that a go, that's still,
Yeah.
you
We
know.
might see us on TV soon.
Hey, well, that could be that could be acting as well. You never know, right?
Yes.
Anyway, we can't say anything.
Yeah, we can't say
No,
much.
I can say a little bit. Can I say just a little bit? what
Okay,
I'm allowed to say?
Go
Okay.
on.
Okay. Does anyone watch Deal or No Deal? Keep an eye out because you might see some familiar faces. That's all I can say.
Yes, yes.
And you know when? Next week.
Next week, yeah.
Next week.
Yes.
Keep an
Yes.
eye out. You might see some familiar faces.
Not me.
Can't say anything
Not
else.
me.
Yeah, no, that's about it.
Them
yeah.
two besties
yeah,
over there.
Yeah, but that's another, that's another experience to add to the list. You know.
Well, that someone might see us on TV and think, I might meet that lady
well, there you
there
go.
with that curly hair.
And there you go. And then you can be like, hey, I'm a hairdresser. They'll be like, well, guess what? We're looking for hairdressers
True.
for
Or you
Home
might
and
see them at
Away.
Home and Away.
You never know.
Home and Away is too far away because it's in New South Wales.
South
yeah,
Wales.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Yeah.
But nah,
I don't
that's-
want to go there.
Did they film anything in Melbourne? Any shows? I don't think there's anything
In
filmed
Melbourne,
yet. Besides the news.
better, what's it called? Better Homes and Gardens.
Better Homes
sometimes.
and Gardens. Is that what we
Yeah,
get?
you reckon?
That's a bit
I got a
boring.
hiccup.
Have some water.
Have some water. Yeah, but I think they filmed the new Mad Max Fury Road, the movie.
Yeah.
They filmed it in Western Australia or something. It wouldn't have been Melbourne,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I was
no.
thinking it was Melbourne. I was like, nah,
They filmed MasterChef in Melbourne. Isn't the
That's
HQ at the showgrounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they going to use me there for?
I don't know.
A
To do
judge.
fucking... What's his name? Matt Preston's cravat or
Oh
something.
my God.
I don't know. Or
Yeah.
do the makeup on them.
Yeah.
I don't do makeup. I do
Not the
hair.
makeup, the hair. Sorry.
Yeah. But
I don't know.
Anyway.
You
Yeah.
never know. There's always ads. You might see something. You might come
Anyone
across
need an
something.
actress? 50 plus lady?
But you've had the privilege to raise two beautiful daughters.
Yeah.
This one here
Yes.
with these serious questions, and we're just here laughing.
You've had the privilege to raise two beautiful daughters. Tell us a bit about that.
And a dog.
And a dog, Scooby. Yes.
And Max. R.I.P.
Tell us a little bit about that, the good, the challenges, of motherhood and the things you've learned along the way from that, lessons you take away. And now seeing your girls, being older and just being very good ladies, good women,
Yeah.
with very good values and morals.
Yeah.
No,
They've both been pretty good kids. Well, Chloe was always a little bit much more well behaved than her sister, but I think they both turned out all right. I think we did a bit of tough love.
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah.
say, Chloe?
Yeah,
a bit
no,
of tough
definitely.
love. I always said to Joe, I don't want to bring them up to be princesses. I don't want, because they end up being spoilt brats.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
don't think you girls, you're
No.
far from being
Nah,
spoilt
nah.
brats. Very independent girls, I want to do this. Yep, give it a go. I want to try that.
give it a go.
Yeah.
They did jobs around the house.
Yeah.
We used to get the washing basket
Oh my God, I remember
full of
that.
clothes.
On Friday
Yeah,
nights.
Your sister used to
It's
put
P-
my bra on and pretend to put it on and fold undies. and-
PTSD, Chloe?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I actually enjoyed it.
Oh, okay.
I liked
Yeah.
it.
No,
That's
we
good.
did it all together.
No, that's
and,
good.
Jobs around, like they did all the little jobs around the house and
Yeah.
pocket money sometimes. It wasn't like weekly.
Oh, not all
but-
the time.
No, but if you wanted to go, when we went to the shops, if they wanted to buy, Mum, I would like this, and I'd say, okay, you wash the dishes and you empty the dishwasher. Yep, you
Yeah,
deserve that.
you earned it.
But
Yeah,
if you were
you earned
naughty,
that.
forget it.
Yeah.
Not happening.
No.
Yeah. No.
But I forgot the question.
No. That is the question. Like these things you've put into place, it builds strength, resiliency, character as well.
Yeah,
teaching them that hey, if you want something, you have to earn it. It just doesn't
yeah.
come easily.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
no.
taught you. Me and Dad have
Definitely.
taught you that.
Yeah. But
Nothing gets handed to you.
100%.
No,
and
That's
We-
the one thing that I always told Frankie.
Yeah.
That we always, like, the way you and Dad brought us up was to work hard for something.
yeah.
Yes.
And that things just don't come easy.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
And, like, doesn't get handed to you.
And if
Oh,
we
Unless it's your birthday and we've been wanting
That's-
something.
that's an
no.
exception.
If we wanted something and you say, oh, no, don't get it. Or
Yeah.
no, like you keep saying no. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
like our DS or something.
yeah.
How, like, we'd save up for it.
Yeah.
And then, like, you'd give it to us for a birthday.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we'd have that spare money
Yeah.
to put in our savings.
And do you remember when you girls were younger and you wanted a TV in your room? And I'm like, oh, you're
Oh
not
my
getting a
God.
TV in your room. And then they're like, oh, they fell in love. There was a Hello Kitty TV.
It was the best
It was
TV.
pink. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I said to them, you know what, girls? If you want it, I would like you to save up for it. And
We put it on lay-by
what's the word?
Target.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the word
Yeah.
lay-by. They
Lay-by.
lay-byed it. And they paid it off slowly.
yeah.
But they used money, like they got $50 for their birthday and they put it
Yeah.
on their lay-by.
Yeah.
They were so proud of this TV. They
That's
paid
awesome.
for it themselves. It was so
It was the
good.
best TV.
Yeah.
It was like pink. It had a handle on the top. And
You
it
can
was
carry
so
it anywhere
cute.
And
you
how
want.
wide was it?
It was
like,
it was like a box TV. It was
Yeah.
big. And then Dad bought me a matching
the DVD
the
player.
DVD player.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
friend was getting rid of it or something. It was pink.
Yeah.
It matched
Yeah.
the TV.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It was the
Yeah.
best.
But also, I feel like for young people, it teaches you patience, waiting. You can't always have what you want right away.
right.
But also, when you do get what you want and you've worked hard to get it, you learn to cherish it a lot more.
Yeah.
You learn to
100%.
take better care of it.
Yeah.
Because you understand the value and how hard you've worked to get that
to
object.
get it, yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's the complete opposite, you didn't have to lift a finger. You're not going to appreciate it.
No.
Like, I'll just, mum and dad will get me another one. So,
Yeah.
and that's how I've always been as well, and I'm grateful in that sense that I was raised to learn patience and wait and
Yeah.
work towards something as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are really, that's really good.
Besides you stealing that kid's PSP.
Besides the PSP. But you know what? That PSP
Never live
moment,
that down.
Did that moment wake you up?
that was my awakening. That was my awakening. After that ass whooping, that was my awakening. I'm like, yep, from now on, I'm going to work and I'm going to earn everything that I
Mum, your
get in life.
headphones.
Yeah.
They're full.
Sorry, Frankie, to cut your headphones.
No, you're
are
good.
falling off.
It can't handle the hair. But yeah, so apart from the great values and things you installed within them, what was other, being a mother like, for example, seeing them grow up, the progress, and how was all of that for you, just navigating that space as well?
Put me on the spot. Oh no, I don't know. I'm very proud. I'm proud of both. No bragging here because
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't think I'm the type to brag, but
Yeah.
I'm very proud of both the girls. They're is it? I don't know if I'm answering the question.
No.
correctly.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of both. Both their achievements and they're very good young ladies.
Yeah.
I
Ladies.
am bragging. Maybe
Yeah.
I am bragging. I don't
Ladies.
know.
They're
But
good
they're
ladies.
good girls. I love when people come to me and say, "You have beautiful daughters.
Yeah.
They're so well mannered." Sometimes people have said to me, they see me from they go to the mall, and one, you're down here and you see somebody and you call out to them,
Yeah.
"Hi, Zio,"
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Not many kids do that.
Yeah.
They're just beautiful manners and. Yeah, I think
Thanks, Mum.
we've done
Yeah.
a good job.
Yeah.
Karina, you better be watching this.
But I think also that's a testament of how you were raised as well. So it's
Oh,
Yeah,
Because it's-
we're very, very strict
Yeah.
with manners.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
because I feel like it's a cycle. It follows from one generation to
Yeah.
another to another.
Yeah.
So there's things and values you would have learnt as a young child that your parents would have installed into you, and you're like, you know what, this works. I'm gonna pass it on to my family
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
right.
I really do believe that it's so important to keep that together. For generations and generations to come.
Yeah.
Because that is one of the foundations and the core of family
Yeah,
life.
We say that all the time,
Yeah.
how we want to raise
Yeah,
our kid or kids
yeah.
one day.
Because you don't want to lose those.
They're important values and morals to uphold.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah. And unfortunately, sometimes it does get lost as generations go on, progress. But that is something to keep. As as generations do progress, but also it's something you should be very proud of because you put in all those hours, you put in all those sleepless nights as well. And I can say that for a lot of mothers out there as well.
Yeah.
And it was just recently Mother's Day as well. So
Yeah.
this is like, it's like perfect timing to talk about this stuff. But it's a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of school drop-offs, a lot of endless work. It's a 24-hour job. And I don't think it gets recognized enough. So, and this is a perfect example of it. And I get to reap the reward. Yeah.
Here's the clapping. I'm liking the buttons this week. What is that?
I'm like,
Into it.
there you go.
I'm running the buttons this week. So there's all the buttons.
Yes. Sorry. But no, you don't need buttons when the conversation is flowing.
Sorry.
Yes, no. But that's really good. So the other thing we wanted to ask you, right, is before we move on, is there anything you want to ask your mum?
No, I don't have anything. Sorry.
Okay. I was just gonna ask you. This is a Laurie question, right? This is personally for you throughout your entire life, right? What values and lessons that if you were to tell other people, about life, what is it all about in your experience, in your words? Is it about just enjoy the ride? What do you want others, if anyone's listening right now, if they're going through a hard time or a good time, what is a bit of encouragement, because this thing called life is not easy and we're all trying to figure it out as we go.
Yeah.
But
I think number one is life is too short.
Yeah.
And you need to enjoy. I lost my father at a very young age.
Yeah.
So that opened your eyes up to just life in general, and you think, oh, you know, you sometimes think, you know, people say, oh, you've got all the good stuff in the cupboard, you're not going to use it, you use it for a special day or
A special occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But every day, people say this quite often, every day is special.
Yeah.
You don't need to just pull the good dinner set out, you know,
Yeah.
Once in a while.
only on Christmas Day, let's say.
Yeah.
But yeah, life is too short. Enjoy. Try and I don't know.
Every day is like a celebration.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, and don't worry about you know, don't hold grudges. People do bad by you, whatever. Just, you know, sometimes you just go, you know what?
Let it go.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
Walk away.
Yeah.
Fuck are you?
In the words of my non-law, fuck you. If you want to be like that, well, you know, just keep walking.
Yeah.
You know, and especially if you're always a good person, you can hold your head up high
Yeah.
and don't. So I always say, even to my girls, if someone has done something bad to you, you don't need to get them back because you know what? You're just as bad as them.
Yeah.
Just walk away and
Let
you know,
karma take its place.
yeah,
Let
that's
things-
it. That's
let
it.
things- yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, life is too short. Just enjoy and don't worry about all that
Yeah.
Yep.
bad people or that sort of stuff. Just,
And I think that shows as well because every time we're out, right, your mum always seems to know someone. Everyone seems to know you. Like we'll be at the shops and we'll turn around. Where's Laurie? And you're speaking to someone, you know. And I think what you've just said there, it shows within your character as well in your day-to-day life because anyone you come across, you're able to spark up a conversation. You're able to talk, you know, for hours and 30, however long we have left.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And
but
that says something about you and your the energy you give off to people.
Yeah.
Because if you weren't that type of person, people wouldn't take time out of their day to.
Oh look, I'm friendly. Some people say, oh, you got a big mouth, blah, blah, blah. So I don't think I've got a big mouth. I think I'm just friendly.
And you have a lot to
know?
say.
There's a difference.
Yes.
You know, you're a friendly person. Someone says, oh, hi, Laurie, how are you? I'm not just going to go, good, and walk off.
Yeah.
No, good, thanks, how are you?
Yeah, you're
Stop for 2 minutes and have a conversation.
You're invested in. You're genuinely invested in their well-being and what's going on with them.
Yeah, and a lot of that too, being a hairdresser, you know, you're in your
speak
clients
to
in the
people,
chair.
it's part of the job.
Couple of hours, you've got this person in the chair, roughly a couple of hours, sometimes half an hour. But you know, well, you talk, and you know, I never used to be like this when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Oh God, I wouldn't say boo.
Yeah.
But you know, it's.
But you know what you do as well is so therapeutic. Chloe and I, we think that.
Yeah.
Because if somebody comes to you, they've had a long day or a hard day at work or at home, and they just come to you, and by you sitting there and having a meaningful conversation with them, they probably haven't had that in months or weeks.
Yeah.
That could, you know.
Yeah. And then some people come and get stuff off their chest and, you know, and it's good.
You're not only a hairdresser, you're a psychologist, you're a therapist.
I don't get paid like a therapist.
You don't, but
Who
what you're doing is therapeutic,
Yeah.
you know. And I don't think you realize that.
Yeah.
But then if you were to sit back and think about it, you'd be like, you know what? All these people that have come and sat in my chair, you know, and all the stories and things I've heard over the years, I've been a space for these people to vent and let everything out.
Yeah.
And they come in with their baggage, they leave it here, and they leave with a nice hair.
And that's it. They enjoy the rest of their day.
Exactly. So
That's good.
they feel good.
so be very glad and proud of the way you are as a person, what you do, and everything you've got around you.
Yeah.
And we're very glad to have you on today's podcast as well. You
Yes.
know, as our very first guest.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
You
Thank you
set
for
the
joining
standard.
us.
Yeah. Yes.
Thanks for having me.
She's set the standards, so whoever comes on now,
Be ready to have a D&M.
yes.
I haven't said a lot as well. These two have the best like chemistry here. They're like besties.
Yes.
I'm just here enjoying the
conversation.
experience. Just here for the audience.
It's the group effort. You're
Yes.
just here to reap the reward. Yeah?
That's it. Yeah, that's right.
Nah,
But yeah, just be sure if you come on, you're gonna get interrogated by Frankie. Hopefully next time it'll be me.
yes.
But
hey, you might interrogate them as well.
Mum,
yeah.
you've got a hair. It's like alfalfa.
alfalfa.
They're falling now.
Yeah. But it's really good to have you on today's show and episode. Anything you want to tell people before we end?
Before we end the episode,
About?
Just
just
in
a
general.
takeaway. Just like, I don't know, live, laugh, love. Bye.
Live, laugh, love.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Live, laugh,
Yeah.
love. Yeah.
Laugh. Can I just say?
Live, laugh, love.
Laughter is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best medicine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hands down.
Say it then.
Laughter's the best medicine. Don't reach for the Panadol. Reach for laughter. No,
Hey.
you can't reach for laughter. No, that didn't even make sense.
Hey, no. We like it though.
No, seriously,
Yeah.
laughing is the best.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people say to me, "Oh, you're always smiling. You're always happy." Well, what do you want me to do?
They want you to be
happy that
miserable.
You're happy.
Yeah, they want you to be miserable all the time.
Smile.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's your,
Yeah.
okay, 3 points.
3 points. What?
Yeah, live, laugh, love.
Yes.
1, 2, reach for laughter, not Panadol.
Not Panadol.
And number 3,
And number
one
3.
more.
Don't hate on me for being happy just because you're miserable.
3,
No.
I don't know. What's
That's
number
not
3?
2.
Yeah. Number 3. Anyone got any acting jobs for me?
Holler at your girl Laurie if you need a hairdresser
Oh my God.
for your show or any acting gigs going.
I think I prefer acting because I already do hairdressing.
Yeah. Holler at your girl Laurie. She'll hook you
Yes.
up real good. Yes.
Well,
Yes.
thank you everyone for joining us today.
And thank you for being
Thank
here, Laurie.
you, Mama Bear, Laurie.
Yes.
Well, do the applause button, please.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining
Thank you.
us.
Yes.
Do you want people to follow you on Instagram or no?
I don't know. It's on private.
It's on private.
It's not exciting.
Okay. Anyway, please like and subscribe.
Yes, as
if
well.
you're watching on YouTube.
Yes, and if you've enjoyed today's episode, please support the channel.
Yes.
And
if you're listening on Spotify, yes, Mum.
Yes.
And don't forget to watch Deal or No Deal next week.
Okay.
With that being
Hang on,
said,
is this airing?
It's airing on
Sunday?
Sunday.
don't it is every Sunday.
Watch Deal or No Deal tomorrow.
Yeah.
Must tomorrow.
Okay,
Yes.
done.
Yeah.
With that being said,
Thank you, guys.
we're
Thank
out of
you.
here. Thank you, Laurie.
Thank
With that being
you.
said, take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Like so. Yeah. 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 Yeah.